Oh, okay. You'll always be a lovely co-host.
I'm
Anyway,
co-host.
welcome to
Anyway.
the damn it. Welcome to the MLPDS live stream. Today,
Welcome.
today we have a total of one picture, and it's wonderful. Today's hosts are Ellie Claw,
Hello.
a fluffy guy,
Greetings.
Liars,
Hello.
and me, I guess.
Nurse Truly, Living Dead.
Nurse Truly, yes.
Yours truly.
The best
Yeah.
Zom.
It's a-
Yeah, the
Our
zombie.
brave, strong zombie leader who never dies because he's already dead.
Yeah. Don't. You aren't supposed to tell them that. Now
Oh.
they're gonna try and kill me.
You can kill something that's already dead, though.
They're gonna dang well try. Alright, today's eggy-o is ponies sleeping in odd locations. So
Like
I'm
okay.
expecting to see all sorts of weirdness. I believe in you, peoples.
How do you get the dropper thing?
You're
I pinged you in voice chat.
Yeah, but like,
You have to download it.
oh, down button. Right.
yeah.
It's
Unfortunately.
not gonna take long. I have good internet.
Alright.
So, lovely pony.
Lovely pony. So today's is Random Male OC trying to learn how to draw muscles. It is by
Oh Jesus.
Potamutru Potit o Mur True. Yes.
Words.
They are going to hopefully correct me. They're going to be like, oh no, that was completely right. All slurred and everything. Alright.
Hey, what is this?
I don't know. What are you looking at? It's hard to see.
No.
Here, talk with me in voice chat so we can do the stream stuff on the voice chat. Or, I
Okay.
mean, in the actual speaky voice.
The other speaky place?
The texty voice chat. Talk with me there.
Oh.
So, everyone else who's in the actual chat, not this chat, if you got any art, feel free to throw it towards us because we only got one picture today.
Please.
Our subreddit was wonderful, and we've got a lot of beautiful critiques from beautiful people. You guys are awesome. Thanks. Yeah.
Woo!
Woohoo!
Let's see who we actually have with us. It's going to be
Oh.
Mr. Birkenwall's here. Cool. They actually had a post, but they had some lovely critique. If they have questions about that, though, we might be able to answer it. Wait, did they have a post this week? No, that was MC Labs. My bad.
But if you do have any questions about art you have, feel free to throw it at our faces. Blah, blah,
Okay,
blah,
I'm
blah.
on there.
And we have Lulu Moon Arts. They've become a regular. And Di Levy's back.
Woohoo!
Alright. So let's talk about this picture here.
Got
Oh.
ourselves a stallion.
Yeah.
Unicorn. Nice traditional tail. Plus plus.
Someone's been watching The Last Unicorn before drawing this.
Listen, you can just can't beat that flowiness of a traditional unicorn tail. It's just something really lovely about it, and I'm not biased, I swear.
It always reminds me of a lion instead.
Shh, shh, I'm not biased. Shh, shh, shh.
Well, I mean, classical unicorns were drawn with that kind of tail.
Hmm.
The one thing I can say about it is the front hoof. It's kind of bending the wrong way.
Which one's that?
The front hoof.
There's two front hooves.
Well, the one we see in the front. On the side we see.
You
I'm
wanna-
terrible with
You
words.
want to use your tablet? Because the beautiful thing about this software is everyone gets to draw at once.
I don't know how this works.
You grab a color,
Uh,
and
don't expect it to be quality drawingness. Just go with the flow.
Just need to figure out what.
Yeah,
how
I had to get used to the fact that there is no stabilizer. I'm used to.
Wait,
seeing it, I was
everyone
like,
stop.
Where's the stabilizer?
Everyone stop, we don't have layers.
we're good. We're good. We're all drawing on top of the picture anyway. Yep.
Oh well. Good thing we only have one image.
Oh, that's why I can't see shit.
Ooh.
Right.
Oh, watch the swears. This is a rated PG-13.
Yeah, we don't want to be banned from YouTube.
Yeah.
No.
See, one more swear like that, then this got to be an art teen channel, and we're gonna lose our ad revenue.
Oh boy. Yeah,
Dang
yeah.
it, fluffy guy.
We're classy. It's great.
I mean, when I said the front hoof looked weird, I meant this hoof here. Because it shouldn't be bending that way.
Oh, the shoulder with 2 joints?
And I mean, this joint here is wrong. In my opinion.
So,
Well,
if we look at the standard MLP cartoon, that joint is a 170 to 280 degree joint, and it goes all sorts of rubbery ways.
Well, that kind of joint, I see it mostly in the MLP toys, which have terrible anatomy in my opinion.
Oh no, you'd be right. Except for the one line of high
Because-
detail guys.
In the show, they actually do the front hooves a little like arms, and that would be the elbow. This part here would be the elbow. So it would actually bend the other way. But again, that's just my opinion. Actually.
Vital's doing a beautiful skeleton. Skeleton. By the way, hello, Vital.
Skeleton.
Yes, hello, Vital. The floof. She lives.
I don't know what I'm doing.
5 people. Wow.
Too many people drawing at the same time. Jesus.
No, it's good. The more help, the better. Until it
Yeah.
hits critical mass, which is about
Yo.
6 people.
Though those hind legs are very well done. That's all I can say. Those hind legs are really well done. Also, they seem to have forgotten to draw the leg in the back a little more like here. I forgot. It's not there. Gotta pay attention to that.
Hey,
Because
Zumzum,
what-
can you create me a new layer? Sorry about that.
Sure. You get layer 6.
Awesome. Because I kept deleting my layer. Sorry, go ahead, continue with your back leg thing.
It's a 6. It's a sick layer. Get it? Get ready for the puns.
Yeah.
Oh, I see. You're drawing a bigger tail.
I'm just showing a different option.
Yeah, a more fluffy tail.
The kind of because there's several ways to draw classical unicorn tails where one the fur can kind of come off the tail like these big like it's almost like a giant flag, and there's also just the lion's tail. Pretty cool. Unicorns have some really neat history if anyone ever wants to delve into that. They're also very evil creatures.
Oh, totally. The horn's meant to stab things.
And then MLP made it so it's magical.
Disney had
Those
that
beautiful
long-
sparkles.
It's majestic, therefore it is beautiful.
Oh, someone else joined. Oh, did he
Bye, Zai.
left? I guess.
He was the other half.
Ah.
Hey, there's my other half.
Hey,
Yeah.
Fluffy.
Fluff.
Zai.
See, this is the problem when Zai and I come in. When you say, "Oh yeah, Fluffy," like what? Which one are you talking
Which
about?
one?
Which one is
And there's
more
like
fluffy?
Fluffy 1 and Fluffy 2, as we've discussed a long while ago.
The horn is for holding party hats. See,
Exactly.
these are things I can totally agree with.
So I'll just quick talk over the tail, just really quick, get that out of the way. So what I've done here, if you can see behind the blue for the red there, what I've done is I've kind of made your tail have a little more depth with overlap and such. You've kind of had a one-dimensional tail. All the fluff and spikes were just kind of like coming off of it and connecting with the tail. See, that leaves for a very flat, unappealing tail, and especially with the way the tail is swishing, there'll be some overlap going. Oh, that's not the button I want. There was the button I want. So what I've done was some overlap. So say this is our tail. I'll just draw a fresh little tail nub there. So we'll just get some flow. Let's see. I want my tail to kind of swoosh over like that line. And then you just you have it flow over, nice little swooshers. Come around and have some overlap. Now overlap's nice for getting this feel of depth in your drawings. Just something that it's always a good thing to think about. Because we always want to make our drawings slightly more lifelike, unless, there's always stylistic choices, but this is something that just adds a little something. Overlap lines. And the arc feels nicer.
Yeah,
The way it's bending, the way it's flopping, and its hair after all, so gravity will have effect on it, etc., etc.
definitely helps to accentuate the shape and the depth, as you were saying,
Yeah,
and the flow.
the
It
flow
just
is
looks
always
so much
important.
better having flat. It really adds different layers to it and different parts. You can see where the beginning, the middle, every section kind of becomes separated, and it just really helps to bring it together.
Right, and you can do the exact same thing with the horn.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah, see, like the horn Vital has so kindly drawn.
Like you can take liberties with that. You can have it flat like it is in the show, or you can have it super seashell, or you can have something in between. You can do it to the level that you
Well, that green horn there is pretty much more classical unicorn.
super seashell horn.
There's so many ways, study lots of artists, see all the styles out there. It's so good. Steal.
I've tried
Don't
that
trace. Steal.
Steal all those styles and then say it's yours.
No. We do not condone that.
Yeah,
Um,
that's
the
a
difference
terrible
between
idea. Don't do
stealing
that.
and tracing. Tracing is surprisingly more dishonorable than stealing. Well, I mean, depending on how, like stealing the style, yes, but stealing artwork is even more. Not only
Okay,
And what I meant by that was inspire yourself from other styles.
It's a different thing. I don't think you can ever truly steal an artist's style. Obviously, if you're drawing completely and utterly like another artist instead of doing something more unique, people would kind of see it as, that you're just kind of copying this artist. But it's all a gateway to developing your own style anyway. And tracing inherently is a learning tool. What you're talking about is specifically tracing a drawing and then uploading it as your own picture. That's bad.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Tracing
Exactly.
learning is definitely a good way of learning.
Yeah. When in doubt, get consent.
By all means, just ask the artist. Like, if maybe you're really struggling with a particular part of the body, and you decide to open up another picture. Like I've done this. You say, I really like how this leg here or the side of this head here works. I'm trying to do something similar, but I'm really struggling copying it. So you put it in, resize it, drop the transparency, and trace over it just to see how it's done. And you can put your picture up, but it's really good if you can contact the artist and say, hey, I just traced a little bit of your picture just here, if you can see that. I hope that's okay. If you don't want me to upload it, then that's fine. Most of the time, people will be perfectly fine with it. But not if you trace the entire picture.
Mhm.
Yeah, and say I made this, which is kind
Yeah.
of the problem. It falls culprit to a lot of things that happen in DeviantArt or other art publishing websites. I can't name on the top of my head other than DeviantArt.
Yeah. And also know that uploading is also not mandatory. You can do studies and keep them for yourself, because ultimately your learning is for you. You're the only person that's going to benefit. Sure, maybe show your friends, be like, hey, look what I did. I did a study of X's piece, and you can put them up side by side. It's like, look what I did. But just refrain from posting studies unless you have explicit
Yeah,
You
if
know.
you explicitly say, yes, ask permission first, of course. And then when you do
Yes.
upload, specifically say, this is a study of this person's artwork, link to their stuff, credit them and everything, because, they deserve the credit.
All right, really quickly to tangent, back to our original thing here, this art. I've redone the face here, so I noticed your ears were off center along with a bit of the muzzle, so it looks like you're trying to turn the head. That's great. Straight on profile heads are boring, giving a little depth to that muzzle. Magical. I see that you did the front line on the muzzle to indicate that it is this big flat rectangular thing. Beautiful. We have a method of building up muzzles. We could like to call it the box method. It looks like you're most of the way there. The only thing is the bottom of your jaw didn't match what the top part of the mouth or the top part of the muzzle was saying. So I've just redone it a bit here to square it up just a touch and make sure the bottom part of the jaw was matching that out. When doing that the box method that you were doing earlier, make sure to include the muzzle in that, and it'll just save you that bit of effort. Now, as far as the horn was a great start. It was just a little high and a little angled. Generally, horns are stuck 45 degrees off the head. When you turn it, you can use that center line when creating that cross to figure out that 45, and it'll save you a bit of effort.
Well, personally, when I draw horns, I just try to put it where you'd imagine the third eye to be.
Yeah.
On a person, you just reference to something. It's easy to remember because if you think third eye, you kind of know where it is instantly somehow. Sometimes, for some people, I guess.
The problem with just putting it on the center of the head, though, as you said,
well, that's center, just like center the forehead.
Yeah, the only problem with that is it doesn't give an angle to point it. It can be flopped down or flopped up. If you go off 45 from the very center of the circle for the head, you'll always have that anchor point to compare from the start to the end of it, so it follows the angle of the head. And you can see that with this line that I've drawn down over here. I'll bring it up in turquoise. Yoink, yoink. And yoink. This is 45 degrees off the direction of the head.
Yeah.
Totally works.
I mean, here. Basically, this is like forehead, and sometimes I do just. I kind of do it like. I'm doing a thingy, and that's it.
Altogether, I think it's a pretty good drawing.
Oh yeah,
it was a pretty good drawing.
And looking into this more, there are some aspects that I know that you're I feel like that you're exercising good practices, especially with the whole box method thing. I do see a little bit of it, and I see that you do understand that thing exists, and you're trying to apply it into an art piece. So, I very much like your artwork because you're trying different things and you're trying new things, especially with muscles, because I don't know how to do any of them. I just feel like I'm gonna try and stick on muscles, but I can't really do that. It doesn't look that good.
Me neither. I literally just draw a shape and I call it a muzzle.
So Vital, I see you've done an awesome amount of work explaining a skeleton up here. You want to talk a bit about that?
It's spooky. It's a spooky, scary skeleton.
I was just doing a quick little scribbly, sketchy thingy to show what a foreleg looks like with horse bones. And why the legs bend the way that they bend.
All right. Thank you.
I also noticed that the front hoofs looked a little bit too high, so I sort of showed how a line there is kind of looked like it was on a different plane, so let's bring that one down a little bit. The frontmost leg, at least the way it's drawn right there, like in the original drawing, at least looks like it's the right length because it's lifted up, so once it's moved and then lifted down, not bent, it would probably be in the right level. Although it might be too much considering the bend, so that might even need to be brought up a little bit. But it's all about sort of just imagining, feeling it out, and if in doubt, you can sort of draw a faint version of it straightened and sort of align the joints and see if it would make sense the way it's moved. Almost like if you had like an actual action figure, could you move the limbs from straight to bent and have it how it would look like that?
Waiting for them to release a model. Maybe someone has to 3D print one.
Yeah, oh, that'd be so great.
Printed model. That would sound really cool with like detachable wings and
Just be like kind of like a base pony. So like,
There is something, a ball joint doll for ponies. Is that what you guys?
Yeah, for MLP ponies though?
Yeah, it's Shapeways has a ball joint doll. It's pretty awesome. I've been wanting to get one, but the large size is like pretty pricey. I think it's like $70 to $100.
I mean, I don't think I would get a large one because I don't need it for almost realistic references.
I say large because like large is in like fits in your palm, and there's a smaller one that's even smaller.
Oh, so
yeah,
usable.
Yeah, yeah. And you have to put it together yourself, which is another thing I'm pretty scared about doing because I don't want to ruin it.
Don't worry, I spent all my childhood making these like really intricate wooden figurines. I think I know a little bit of putting mannequins together, though that sounds a little bit macabre, but that's
Hey,
beside the
no.
point.
They have a great tutorial video to show you how to do it. I'm just like I said, I'm not willing to make the investment just yet.
Yeah, I'm probably not going to do that because I could definitely just look at references, but sometimes it's very nice. If you have money to sink in,
Yeah.
I would say that's really good because if you're too lazy to get a reference, you could just like, alright, I'm going to get this and kind of pose it a little bit and hold it up in a position where you want to draw. It's like, yeah, I can see how that looks and why it looks that way. Because most of the time with artists, they know how to do it, but some don't understand why or how it works. That's the engineer standpoint, and those who say how are engineers. That's like me. Except, yeah, sometimes it's very hard because there's not really enough things out there to really help understand why certain things work. I know definitely anatomy is probably your best teacher for all these kind of things. And speaking of anatomy, in terms of the anatomy of art, we're going to transition back to the drawing. What I've done right here with this tail part right here, notice I added just a little bit of a line. And now, the reason why I added this line is the tail is not, let's say you got two bums. The tail isn't here. It's here. So
Yeah, it's halfway across the back of the body, so there is a gap between the front of the rump as you're seeing and the tail. So I like how you've done it there, where it's not joined up completely, because that would make it look like it's on the other side of the body altogether. But just that bit of a line kind of separates it a little bit.
The tail would be here on the butt.
And
The butt, the beautiful
this
butt
is
that I was
also
drawing.
another thing with anime. Really quick, I'm just gonna transition to say you draw. I'm just gonna draw some eyes. You get let's say muzzle, or I'll just do it with my friend how he does it. When you have a smile like this, you don't have a full smile. You kind of like erase a little bit and it looks weird, but it implies that it's there, or at least it's the gap there implies continuity, but it's not exactly there. Because if you were to put it there, and if you were to fill in the whole gap right here, it would look kind of weird. It would look disjointed. It will look a bit unnatural. So leave gaps in the lines. In certain places, I definitely don't want you to be leaving gaps in line art, because if you try and do a bucket, it would cover. Regardless, a little bit of a gap of a line where definitely there's, let's say, two foreign objects that are overlapping each other and in different depths. You don't want like this, or else it's going to look unusual. You want to, if you want to transition both of them in the same place, you'd want to sort of leave a gap in the center so that the two lines on the outside do not meet in the middle somewhere here. It's hard for me to explain. It's better to do than say, because I don't think there are words in the English alphabet in the English language that can describe what I'm trying to show.
All right. I think we've done this picture to death.
Yeah.
There's no way that someone's going to absorb this much information, because we've redone every little bit.
And this is, honestly, a lot of this was some nitpicky stuff.
Way nitpicky. But that's fine.
Nitpicky. Yeah. It's just to help you grow, you know? Like we said at the beginning, there's some really nice stuff going on here. And you got some really nice body things going on, too. It's just, there's some nitpicky things.
By all means, do not take all the critique we said as gospel.
Yes.
Just advice.
It's an opinion. Everything that anyone has said in your life is an opinion. What you take into fact is what you believe in.
Well, except
There's
for
like a
Look
lot
at
of
There's some things that are just facts, and you just they're facts.
Like, you know,
Like- Like,
All right,
Like, if
before we
you-
get into philosophical things, let's finish up the artistic part of the stream. Then you guys can have fun with whatever you want to talk about.
Right.
no.
But yeah, at the end of the day, best thing to do with crit, you listen to it, you think about it, you decide if you want to apply it or not, and that is
By
the
all
cycle
means,
of
have an
critic.
experiment first, even if you're unsure, just to sort of see how it works. If you don't like it,
Yeah, no one's forcing anybody. We're just trying to. We're all the artists learning. No one's a master. We're just trying to help.
Well, except for me.
No, but basically nobody really knows what they're doing. Just do your thing and try to do better every time. That's what I do. I just try my best.
absolutely.
All right. So, anyone have any art they want to throw at our faces? For critiquage?
Yeah. Well, Google all over it apparently.
Bum, bum, bum.
Pretty slow day today. It's funny. Not many people. We haven't gotten many new viewers, but everyone comes on the day we have one art to critique.
Like, hey guys, I'm here for the arts. You only got one piece. Oh, sorry, we're done with everything. Thank you for coming for the very brief critique.
It's a short one today. Extra short YouTube video.
I think we should probably hold these on the weekend because by then people would have a lot of time to do everything. It's like, yeah,
I mean, we give them a week. That's fair.
yeah.
I think I only had
People
one
are busy on
Tuesday.
Tuesdays. This weekend is like, oh man, we're gonna tune to the stream and
Zamzam, we got someone in the chat of the stream.
Yeah, Lulu Moon Arts, right?
Yep.
Already grabbed.
Awesome possum.
Oh,
Mia, more
possum?
horses.
Yeah.
Well,
The drawing is gone. Oh no.
Ah, that checkered hurts my mouth. Oh, it's creating optical illusion. All the squares are bending. Is that weird?
Yes.
Quick, someone draw something over it.
No.
I might as well draw some gray spots illusions.
Oh no.
Oh, I can't even draw on these.
That's because I give you no layers. I'm trying to post the new image on it.
everyone,
You know.
hold your theoretical horses.
Nay, they
Okay,
say.
here, let me get my horse out of the bag.
And especially,
Hold on. All right, I got my horse.
hold
All
your
right, I'm
plushie
holding my
horse.
horse right now.
I've got 30 horses.
They're normal.
I got 30 ponies, so
I'm gonna choose a Dashi to hold. That's the horse I hold.
I only got this one vinyl horse.
Here, I got a BRB for 2 seconds.
is
Alright.
it made out of vinyl?
Yes,
And you're zero.
it's
Oh,
a
it's not
Daring
like
Do
that.
vinyl, but that's beside the point.
Oh my
This is,
goodness.
this is literally the only thing that I have that's horse related.
Or Shane.
I mean, I'm not gonna get any other ones because
Am I horse
they found my
fingers yet?
favorite.
Am I horse famous yet?
Horses.
No.
Well, I was gonna swear, but right,
Do
YouTube.
you want to turn this into a rated R channel?
Oh,
No.
art.
You don't want this. You're gonna make us lose ad revenue, you know.
Well,
The day we generate it, I'll be dang surprised.
Right.
oh, that's them Pie Sisters. Oops.
BRB too.
Alright. Sorry that took so long. Because it was missing the layer to start. It wouldn't paste. It was being a real pain. Alright, so I have a question for you, Lulu Moon. Is there any specific parts you'd like us to look at? Any parts that are bugging you? Any questions you have off hoof? Hand, paw, tentacle.
Claw.
No, no claws.
Okay.
But I'm a bird. I have claws. Or is what everyone keeps saying on another server. Is like, I'm a bird. Like, no, I'm a horse. I just
You're-
have a bird for my profile picture because
But you're such a bird.
no one knows yet.
No, is you Pegasus? Is you Pegasus though?
Yes, I used.
Well, then you're still a bird. Because Pegasi are bird.
Hey, veteran. How's do I combine layers on Eggy? I don't think you can on Eggy, unfortunately. Sorry, cube pencil case. Stranger Source might be able to correct me though. Speaking of Eggy, it's been 30 minutes and I haven't thrown the Eggy at people's faces.
Oh no!
Like, for a second, I was going to say it's been 30 minutes. I better see what's going on in the Aggie. You disappoint me.
It's now thrown in your face. We have an adorable cube pencil case of cube pencil case OC sleeping under books on a shelf. And then we have Stranger Source doing up some Celestia sleeping on the top of one of the spires. It looks like there's going to be a Fluttershy sleeping on the window.
Is there a link in the Discord for this?
There is, and there will be again. Let me throw a fresh one out there. We're going to toss one in the Discord, and we're going to toss one in there.
I need to draw Applejack sleeping in a pile of pears.
And the part of what?
Pears.
Pears. Oh.
Bears, pears, whatever.
It's the tomato theory.
Yeah, it's the same thing all over again.
Alright, so the picture by Lula Moonarts have responded. Unfortunately, there's like 30 seconds or more lag between when I say anything and it actually shows up on the stream. So the responses take forever. But they said they're looking at perspective. They think that Pinky looks like she's on a different layer or a different level than everyone else. Actually, I think it's Maud's fault.
I'm terrible at perspectives, so I'm gonna let you guys actually say the smart things in there.
Alright, okay. So the reason I say it's Maud's fault, her hooves are all lining up flat, so it sort of says to us that the plane's facing directly towards us, but then when we look at Pinkie Pie, we have a curve upwards. So let's draw out this plane. Please no one use layer 1. So we're going to draw out Pinkie Pie's plane here.
I think the left or her right leg on Maud is definitely off in some way.
Pinkie Pie's plane of being. Totally backwards. Yeah, there we go. So this is the one Pinkie Pie's existing on, that line. However, Maud, if we were to draw or try and put her on the same one, her hooves are not matching that. Her hooves are more assuming that it's this. Now, if we wanted to get it to more look like she's matching the same one as Pinky, we're going to move her front hooves either more forward. Sorry, not her front hooves, her back hooves. Yeah, these ones sticking right over here. I'm going to do them up in red. We're going to move them forward more and get some overlap going on here. Something like that. Or you're going to move her front hooves even further so she's leaning forward a bit. My personal suggestion would be, because you're giving this sort of surprised Maud look, to leave her front hooves pulled in as a sort of protective thing on her. And I would just move those two back hooves forward. Does that make sense, Lula? Because putting them on an angle is a better view anyway. It's less boring. If you put them all on the same flat 90 degree to the viewer plane, that's such a boring view. you might want to consider adding a little bit of depth to the present then. Just the slightest bit. Just to imply that, yes, it is 3D2. And it is on the same plane as them. That will help give more visual cues to the viewers that, yes, this is a plane of being that they aren't all 90 degrees on. Plane of being. Is her face sticking out of the present? Right over here?
Yeah, that's what I think.
That's awesome. Is there any possibility of getting more overlap on her? For instance, take Pinkie Pie's little hat here and make this overlap her mane a bit. And the reasoning behind that is to try and place her behind Pinkie Pie more. Because right now we're getting a tangent line right off this hat here. And it's meeting up with right off the mane. The mane meets up with Pinkie Pie's hat instead of overlapping. And that's causing a little visual cue to say, hey, they're on the same, like they're at the same point on the image where she should actually be behind Pinkie Pie. Or at least that's what I'm getting out because of the box there. And if Pinkie Pie is supposed to be further in front of the box than Maud is, and the box isn't on an angle at all, it would make sense that she was behind everyone. I hope that makes sense. Dang, this one's cute. So cute.
Super cute model. I really like the style of this, like the way it's drawn is very nice.
I mean, it almost looks like Zai's style, so of course you'll like it.
I say I especially like the thinner lines used for the details in the hair. That's really good use of line diversity right there.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely adds a lot more depth than there is with just a simple outline for the hair.
The marble over here, I'd just do a little bit more effort on the hat, just to give it a bit more 3D-ness to
Wrap
it.
it around a bit more.
Yeah. Because right now it's matched up with the mane, and that's either got to be very thin material or pulled in on the head, and that doesn't make sense because we don't see the hair doing any of that.
And since she's looking a little bit kind of upwards, I would suggest that since you kind of basically draw a little cone, would suggest drawing the hat sort of like this with a little bit of
The curve behind the head?
yeah, the curve behind it, so it would add a little bit more depth and would make it a little bit more. It has space and it's taking it up.
Pinkie Pie looks almost angry
Oops.
because of her
Jesus.
very thick eyebrows curved downwards. What sort of emotion are you going for her face? Just gonna play the waiting game.
Did they actually reply what they were going for
Well,
the face?
You assume about a minute between saying anything and getting a reply.
Right.
Kind of like a caught embarrassed look on Pinkie's face.
Oh.
Right now I'm getting sort of an angry face.
Me, I see mischievous.
Yeah. The
Looks
eyebrows...
very mischievous to me. Looks more angry. Yeah.
She's trying to pull a prank. That might be what she's doing, but it looks
I
like
mean-
she's really
So what
spiteful, I think
Lula
is-
is going for is a embarrassed look.
That doesn't look embarrassed.
Yeah, you need
If
to
you
bring
wanna
the
be-
front of the eyebrow up and leave the back where it is, but bring the front up.
And put one like this instead of straight down.
Looks like you're using a blend tool there.
Yeah. Whoops.
Here, let me help you out there. In, like that.
Yeah.
And you might want to consider blushy, blushy, blushy. People blush when they're embarrassed.
Actually, it would be more over here.
Also, her eyes seem to be a bit.
Sorry, you cut off at the end?
The eyes seem to be a bit like they're not actually looking at moles.
Okay.
Yeah, she looks like more. She's like looking at marble pile there instead of mud.
So
Yeah,
would you
that's
fix
it.
that?
There, so that looks nicer already. Is that? That looks
Yeah.
more like what you.
And now she's actually looking at mud.
Actually, she's looking at mod. The eyes tilted down. It's got the up tilt on the bottom, the down tilt on the top, and it generally looks like she's sort of. I think it's what you were looking for, wasn't it? Sort of embarrassed, shy, happy, intense sort of look.
Yeah, I don't like those
She's
pencils.
giving an offering to mod.
On the mod's cornerstone of that family. No one? Okay.
What?
They're all rock. Never mind.
No.
Don't worry about it.
No.
Don't worry about it. I'm
No,
over
hey.
here.
No, come back.
No, I'm leaving. I'm gone.
No, come back.
Bye.
I wasn't paying attention, so I couldn't hear the joke. I was distracted by I don't know.
By anything else. All right. Lula, any other questions?
Is this really the what do you guys get from Mod's expression in here?
It's a mod expression. She
What I
never
mean-
has an expression on her face.
She has only
I
one
guess.
expression throughout the whole show.
Yeah,
Two.
I guess.
2, she slightly raised her eyes at one point.
Oh my god. That's a new record.
All right.
She has smiled actually.
Yeah, look, she smiles. Also, where the hell is marble limestone pine coming from?
The present. She
Oh.
worked from inside. That's why you see the corners of the.
Get it? Because
Present.
she comes
Right.
from the present. She's actually a secret time traveler. She comes from the present.
What?
Easter egg.
You're reaching.
Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba. It's not an Easter egg. It's a Christmas egg. A Christmas egg.
No, it's an Easter egg.
It's not an
She's actually a
Easter
time
egg.
traveler.
All right. Anyone else have any
Whatever.
art they'd like critiqued? Or are we gonna put this one to bed?
Yeah.
I mean, the Aggie subject is already sleeping, so why don't we also follow suit with Aggie and put the theme to sleeping? And by that, I mean we should end the stream.
Oh no.
It's only.
Can it be smaller? I don't know. Probably.
One thing I can say, I like Pinky's hair. It's done really well. It's got lots of fluff.
Just gonna. Is there a transform tool in this thing?
Probably.
No, there isn't. Not inside the Aggio.
What is that then?
That's the thing we've been linking on and off. It's inside of both of our voice chat and our non-voice chat. Come on.
I mean, this is a transform tool.
That's not the Aggio. You're in a draw pile.
Oh, I don't know what the thing you're talking about is.
So if you go look in both of our voice chat, our art channel on Discord, and then in the Picarto for the MLP Drawing School, you'll see an Aggie link, AGGIE.io, and it is what we're talking about.
Can I get a link? What?
Go look in the voice chat. It'll be the... It'll be the last thing I said in there. Sorry, I'm just rewriting something in it.
I'm sorry for the noise of my mouse wheel. It's very, very classy. I don't find it.
Literally the seventh thing up at the bottom of the voice chat. Pound voice _ chat.
Oh, sorry. Sorry. So what is Aggie?
It is a group drawing program just like Drawpile, but it works better.
Yeah, I've tried this before.
Alright. Looks like we have no more art for critique, so I'm going to be killing the stream. We're still going to be hanging around in this live stream channel, so feel free to hop in if you like to voice chat with us. Otherwise, the Discord's still up. All of you know it because all of you are in it, except for, I think, Salami. Yep. Salami isn't, to my knowledge. Or Luna Moon Arts. I don't know if Lula is in there either. But you both should totally join it because it's a great place. We're there all the time. Like, all the time. It's a horrible, horrible addiction in our life.
Literally my new home on the internet now.
Yeah. He's made a fluffy little corner, too.
I've become the princess of the plushie.
Yeah. I haven't done much with it yet. I don't have anything specific questions. But if you could see if anything looks weird at one point. Oh, Q Pencil Case has a picture. Sorry. Trying to jump between three different chats. Sometimes I lose things. Sorry about that, Q Pencil Case.
Fun.
I don't know who I'm drawing on top of, but I'm drawing Laura sleeping on top of Twilight, sleeping on top of Pinky.
Actually, it might get in the way. I decided I'm gonna change it to Florrie Heart, then it won't be weird that she's super small.
By the way, Fluffy, I was at Build-A-Bear over the weekend.
Oh, nice.
I tried to send you the picture. I went with a friend and we've got a Luna and Celestia.
Oh, yeah, you sent me.
It was fun. I saw they had also the Twilight and the Minty.
I just got Minty a little while ago.
Minty's from another generation of ponies, though.
She is in French's Magic, so there's a background bone.
Oh my god, Allie's new bed.
I'm so excited. This is the best Christmas ever.
Is that like foam?
Yeah, it's a foam mattress, memory foam.
Is that one of those ones that come highly compressed and it expands
I've
quickly?
got one. I kind of want to get a normal mattress.
Those are like the greatest types of beds. I wish I could get one, but I got one from like a mattress store. This one's
I got one because I always had a lot of back pain after sleeping. I was like constantly having a sore back. But I honestly don't find it as comfortable as a normal mattress. But it did sort of help me back a bit. It's weird. The more comfortable a bed is, the more in pain I am after sleeping in it. Kind of like the greatest night's sleep ever, and it'll like kill me.
it'll mess with you. I mean, honestly, it was like we found a really amazing deal on a foam mattress, and we weren't gonna get a king till we moved out of the apartment. But it was just such a good deal, and we really needed a bigger bed because like 2 people sharing a full is sleep's not been great.
Is that a California king?
It's just a king, no California.
No
The
6 foot by
California
6
king,
foot?
Yeah.
How do you spin the drawing you're making, and not the canvas?
On Aggie?
Yeah, on this thing. Yeah, on this thing.
You can't spin the canvas? You take your entire screen and rotate it? No.
I mean, my little drawing, I wanted to move a little.
Oh, you can do. You can select them. Use the lasso tool. You can select them and then.
Yeah,
move stuff
can you
around.
see me moving it? Like this. But I want to like spin it.
I'm not sure.
Spin it this way.
There is no transform.
Ah, that sucks.
Right? And I drew a pony's head way too big once to ruin the whole drawing, but I can change it.
Oh, Q pencil case? No need to resize it. Now that you managed to get it to us, I can just do the quick resize.
Do we got more ponies to crit?
Yes, Q pencil case's latest one.
I don't have it
Oh my
there.
god!
I don't
8,000
have it there,
resolution!
apparently.
It's a big canvas. They work big.
Yeah, she has way too huge canvases.
Does your computer just implode?
Key pencil case has a lot of RAM. He downloaded from the internet.
They did just get a new computer, so
Probably to support these drawings.
That's what I need to do.
I lost my layer apparently.
Scroll around. Oh, if you're using the selection tool, you can screw up the layer selection. So what you want to do is the rectangle selection and select everything with it. And then you can go back to drawing. Or you can do, I think, Control A, maybe.
Okay, who's drawing that flurry hearts on top of Pinky?
Me,
It's adorable.
just trying to get it right. I had to save my reference and flip it because I could not do the swirl backwards. I kept messing it up.
I actually like flurry hearts.
Me too,
She's adorable.
right? My friend keeps calling her the Antichrist. No,
I mean,
But
she's
she has such big wingies. It's adorable.
who cares? She can be well endowed if she wants.
Oh my
He's in
god.
tight.
He said well endowed for Flurry Heart. It's so weird.
That's basically like for unicorns and pegasi. Imagine it be like hooves for earth ponies as well.
Oh, right. Before this conversation gets weird.
art time. Crit, crit, crit.
Yes, we got another Q pencil case one. So Q pencil case, can I leave you in the voice chat channel to answer our questions?
Yes.
Sweets. All right. Yes, right where you are, because you can hear us and talk in real time. We don't have to wait 30 minutes.
Yay, real time.
You're just gonna see the whatever we draw show up like 2.5 hours later, and it's gonna be carried by some Mexican guy named Filippo to your front door, and it's gonna be all done on a little cell.
Filippo?
Yeah,
Filippo's a cool dude.
yeah, he's the guy I hired to do all my transporting.
You got
Sounds like a
tired of
really
the
good
carrier
name.
pigeons.
I did. They kept eating everything. Anyway,
So I'm just gonna go ahead and jump back in.
thank you.
Right in, or the direction of the things that are going on currently. Whatever direction that is.
Not the craziness of Filippo.
Filippo's a great guy, don't get me wrong. But like, this isn't the My Little Filippo Drawing School. This is the My Little Pony Draw.
Now I'm gonna have to draw Filippo just to prove you wrong.
Do it.
Okay.
I'd love to see him.
I have a question about your cheeks. Your cheek is so adorable on the one side. This guy right over here. Oh my gosh. Come on, pen. There we go. We're back to real life. So adorable right there. And it's like all poofy and cute. But then on the other side, it's not at all puffied. Like it's completely missing any of that show. And especially because you're doing that big rounded 3D look to it. Like these very beautifully rendered shadows. Is there a way we can try and express that over on the other side? And I think Galley Claw's hitting it right on the head here. Hard shadows over there. Not too hard, but I mean...
No, these are just... We only have so many tools to work with in this dang program.
But if we can express that major of a curve exists on the other side, so really accenting towards the bottom of the eyes, so almost dark like raccoons, and accenting over across here that this is a big poofy cheek.
And you can even take some of the chin away, because it's like the poof of the cheek is like being put down here, where it could be put up towards the actual poof of it.
Yeah. sort of like bodybuilders work on moving their fat, sorry. Pop stars work on moving the fat from everywhere to their butts. You want to do that to her face. You want to take all the joy and move it up to her cheeks. That's how that works, right?
Totally.
Really
That's
smile,
how.
or, like, the bottom of our eyes kind of curve up a little bit. I don't
Also,
know,
like, you know, you feed ponies marshmallows, so, like, just stuff some in their cheeks, too.
Squirrel cheeks. Now,
The other thing I did was I kind of brought up the muzzle a little bit. I'll just quick touch on that. It's nice to see that you brought the bridge over to connect to the eye, because I know before you were having, like, the muzzle kind of in between the eyes. And that's a really great connection. I think you can push a little further and have it just come up just the smidgiest how I have going here. Just a suggestion. If you like the sloped down look, that's fine. Stick to your cuteness. You do cute very well. But that's just my 2 cents for that matter.
your brought up muzzle, I think, helps point the face more.
Mm-hmm. What are you? Stop.
Because part of ponies being cute is them looking at things cutely. And if you're able to have something more than just the eyes convey which direction they're looking. So for instance, if she's looking up like this, "Hey, mister, can I have that candy?" That pointed muzzle is going to help quite a bit for that.
I don't see anything.
Where are you?
I'm doodling the little wire on top of Flurry Hearts.
We're on draw pile right
We're
now.
doing crits right now.
Again?
Yeah?
It's a crit stream.
I just closed it.
That's
It's alright, we're almost
This
done.
is probably gonna be the last one. But yeah. And also, like, you can just do the little separation like I have here for the bottom lip and the upper lip. Just follow that box, you know. Boop. Everything parallel with each other. La-da-da-da-da. Otherwise, I think your smile's pretty cute. And yeah, you can have like a little boost to the eye there. Get the puffiness of the cheek.
I think it might be nice as long as I do it smaller. Oh, totally. But I also don't think Alley Claw's actually increased the size of the muzzle too much. She's just brought the weight of it upwards.
Mm-hmm. Like, the line you have going is, I'll do it in red, like this. All I did was like that. It's the only thing I did. I brought it, scooted it up, and curved it around.
But I mean, this picture so far, you've done so much work on it. At this point, it'd almost be a shame just to try and redo that area, because it's
Yeah,
never
this is
going
like
to smooth out sanely.
A for next time kind of a thing. This is just my 2 cents too. It doesn't mean you have to follow through and do it all.
You haven't done much? This isn't done much? Oh. Well, in that case, get to redoing it. I kid.
You're still silly.
I have a question about how you're shading your mane. I've seen you do a bit of use shading tutorial on your mane. I did, however, notice you do all these gorgeous little lines in it that help show the flow of the mane. Are you going to consider shading around those curves to show that they are actually areas brought in and not just a standard like hair coming out that's darker, like a gray hair kind of thing?
Yeah, I think they haven't gotten to that part yet. I think this is just the basic first like few step.
And totally, I mean for the future when she
Oh,
keeps
yeah.
progressing and I don't know, goat. Crack the thumb.
Yeah. So they're gonna do their thing. The cute thing.
Totally cute. Okay. And one final question. Yes, floof? Yes or no? Floofy, 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 floofy.
Cute pencil case, chest floof, always.
Well, they have that. I don't know if you saw on their last bus they did. It's like a really cute, like textured floof they do with lighting.
Yeah. They did crazy amount of texture work.
Mm-hmm. So cute. So like you just want to like rub your face in it.
I mean, that's what
Same.
plushies are for.
Exactly.
You could also grab Miracle Grow and put it onto Inky's chest.
No,
Just
thank you.
rub it on like Vicks Vapor Rub.
I'll keep my Minky.
I thought you were going to say Vaporwave.
Microwave. Yes, put it on the microwave and rub your face against a
No,
microwave.
Vaporwave.
Vaporwave. Okay.
Yeah, kind of weird to mention that. So I'm sorry that I kind of fucked up the beautiful iron that's going on there.
What you wear?
My little stupid little thingy.
Any more questions, cute pencil case?
I don't like software.
It's relaxing. Well, then you can draw as much cute, adorable stuff as humanly possible. Be the most relaxed person out there.
Cute A++.
Drop and give me 20 cutes.
She's beautiful, Troy.
Squeeze.
All right. I would like to point out this picture landed perfectly on here. The two ponies are just staring at it.
That is pretty funny, actually. Just the Pinkie Pie and then her sisters are on the edge, just like, what the hell is she doing? Why is she in a different art medium? Stop breaking the fourth wall, Pinkie.
I have transcended the cuteness barrier.
And then Lara is just top at it. Yeah, perfect. No reason needed. Just Lara on top of Flurry Hearts, even though that doesn't make sense.
All right. So this critique is done.
Yeah.
Oh, they have a question? I see an exclamation mark. Does the hair look like it's flowing in the right direction? Yeah, totally.
Yeah, I'd say so.
It's Pinkie
Curly
Pie,
beans are
so
strange. Like, you can either do realistic curly, or like Pinkie Pie has just this like really large afro poofs going on. So
Anything can hide in it.
It's
That's literally what I'm drawing.
I think you're doing great. I think you're feeling it out and you're doing it.
You have a bucket universe in your main.
But basically, yeah, I think your flows are great. The way the predetermined little strands you got going on right now, I think the flows they're wonderful. You get the feeling of the 3D poofs as well as the curves down the side of the mane. So, I think the way you felt it out really worked for you. So I think you're fine. Just keep going with what you're doing, and I think it'll definitely feel more right as you put more strands in and really flesh out that style of hair that you learned from Hugh's tutorial. Keep going for it.
two Pinkie Pie thumbs way up. That involves inflating your hands.
I don't actually think it is Pinkie Pie,
I think.
because there's a thing right here.
Yeah,
not Pinkie
it's sort of. Kind
That's
of.
Lara. That's me who did this.
No.
Oh, we're
no,
still
no.
on the critique.
Right. Fuck.
Hey!
Fudge. I said fudge. I swear.
But he said fine.
You made this
Just do
really
that.
team channel
I
now.
s-
Sorry, we lost our ad revenue.
I said fudge. I swear. I said
Yeah, it's
fudge.
just-
Swore again.
It's,
Stop
a
it.
P-
Stop
it's a
swearing.
Pinkie Pie.
What? Fuck.
We're gonna-
Fudge.
I literally thought you said fine, so you could have just rolled with that.
It's an OC with Pinkie's hair. That is a fun OC.
Yeah, curly manes for life. I think more people need to have curly manes. Just, I'm not biased, but I really think they're the best manes.
I kind of
There's way
like
too many spiky hair.
They're the best main.
I like Zomzom's majestic mane. Just saying, it's easy to draw.
Listen, I love your mane for plushing. It's just like, haha.
8
But
hairs.
no mane. Exactly. I feel like you could make Pinkie's hair make sense. Like, a lot of people turn it into curly hair, like they Merida-ify it. You know, that Disney princess Merida.
So adorable.
She's sitting on my desk.
Wait, you
I'm
have a
not
little
biased,
Merida
like
doll?
I said. Yeah, I have a little Merida doll and a little Merida ornament someone gifted me one year.
Pixio.
It's also
All right.
Yeah. guess that's it for the crits. Unless last minute, anyone else have anything to throw at our faces?
Going for 1 minute or 2. I will. 6:40. If we don't have anything in the next 2 minutes, we'll call it a day.
Sounds awesome, possible.
And I'll regroup next week.
Same time, same place.
Yep.
Same phone channel.
Same zombie zom.
You know I'm here like a bad smell.
What?
I just sort of linger.
Oh, and now there's a tiny Fluttershy, and oh boy, it's cute.
Art.
Art.
I'd give you a picture. I'd give you a picture to crit, but like, I still have one more pony to shade. So I feel weird having 2 of the 3 ponies shaded, and not the 3rd one shaded.
I haven't drawn a picture in a long time.
Oh, Zom.
I've been doing clay instead.
Well, that's true. Do some good clay. That Zom bust you did was really great. I love the way you did eyes.
I want to change the eyes a bit, but the method of changing them that I want to move to is such a pain to try and pull off. I have to bake the eyes on, so bake it for 20 to 30 minutes, and then build an eyelid over top of that and try and make the eyelid blend in with it.
Sounds like a good process, actually.
That's the only way I can figure to do it, because the clay's too soft to try and build that eyebrow or eyelashes, whatever, above it, the skin above it, without having it accidentally blend into the eye itself. Because if it's baked, at least I can clear it off without clearing off a large chunk of the eye.
Understandable, yeah.
Alright, we have no more critique, so we're going to kill the stream. We're still going to hang around the live stream voice chat for a while.
In our Discord chitty chat.
Yep. So feel free to join us. The the Eggy will still keep going on until indiscriminate times of everyone's done working on it. I still totally want to add a pony to it.
I'll add a pony on Pinky.
Make it a tower, go on. Let's have another tiny pony on top of Lyra there, and we'll just keep going.
Yeah, I mean,
Draw pile disasters for a reason.
I mean, someone added a Fluttershy on there, so I think it's a Fluttershy.
It looks like it flutters.
Yeah, it looks like it flutters.
The plush and the nose of my Pinky.
Actually, I wonder if I could use my tablet now on Aggie on Chrome, so I don't have to open up Edge anymore.
Maybe. Only one way to find it.
I use Edge because my Chrome doesn't work, but I just think it's Chrome in general.